afraid to listen to your own heart. Beat the sonic that for heartbeat in you.
The answers to swallow. Life is to gobble down the perfect killer. That truth is that you are the one being eaten. Don't need my answer to be written the book. Oh, I'm on to keep my thirst for what it's worth. No use in passion, not oh. Get on the rock, get up to burn. Stand with the pride on me, the ways to make her. You must have heard it. Grasp the truth, hold it high. Trust the peace, that's how you're supposed to use it. You must have heard it. Go. Don't be afraid to look yourself in the eye. Beat the sun if that's my heartbeat in you. to feast.
Bring it out, keep grinding, diving deep like cold steel. I won't face my doom, sayonara. Well done, how dare you? Never too late to bend the knee. When hell freezes over, sayonara. I know the time of darkness will come someday.
Hello.
Hello,
This is
everybody.
this is the No Room for a Wallbreaker tournament for Pilot.net. I am one of the hosts, Invalid Robin, and this is Nomad.
It is awesome to be here today. I am pretty excited to see these folks play today. We've been kind of watching their progress as they've been going about this. This tournament is no Celestials, so if you're floor 10 or lower, you're allowed to enter. So we have a bunch of folks here who are really good in their own right. Some of them have been challenged or have had the ability to challenge. Some of them haven't. But our top 8 here is going to be pretty much the best that we can offer currently.
Yeah.
Which is going to be very exciting to see.
All of these people are very, 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 very good and very fun to watch. Also,
Indeed.
I'm very excited. I think which match are you the most excited for at this
So
point?
I'm interested to watch a couple of the losers matches actually. I'm really interested to see KZA and Fish.
Yep.
Because KZA
Word.
is a Nago player first and foremost, but they have been trying Ram recently. So I'm interested to see which of those they pick for that matchup. And Fish plays Happy Chaos, but not in the way that most people are worried about currently.
To quote Fish, he likes to play funny.
Yes. He is method acting the character. He does things because they look fun or silly. It's very entertaining to watch. So I'm definitely got my eyes on that one. And then I really want to see winners semis. I think Jenny and Davion is going to be a great matchup. That's May versus Milia.
Jenny
And
has a
then
lot of
Ecllection-
experience there.
She does. And Ecllection plays Kai. So I think both of those play pretty well into what Kai is pretty good at doing. But Ecllection does have a vapor thrusting problem. So it's
Yeah.
going to depend. I want to see how many times they get hit by it, and if they then pick it up and kind of adapt in the middle of that set, while they're playing. But I think we're going to have nothing but good games today. Everybody
Yeah.
here, I've played most of these people. I think I've only not played Findev, but they're a chip player, so
Yeah.
that's just the mental tax is going to be pretty real.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. At least they didn't have to play a full bracket before getting to this point.
Yeah, true. I feel like everybody's coming in fresh today. We're gonna have. I'm sure people have been warming up all morning already. We've already got a couple people in the room that have been playing a game or two. So we should have a pretty good showing.
Yeah. All right, you ready to start?
Yeah.
right.
So as far as the round structure is gonna go, we're gonna basically be doing all of round one. And then we're going to be going from top to bottom as we can see on this bracket.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing round one, Jenny Davion, and then Ecllection. Obviously, we would have had a Zato player, Magnus, here today, but unfortunately, real life do be like that sometimes.
Yeah, unfortunately
So-
they had to drop because of school.
Yeah. But they did make the top 8, and I think they would have honestly been a pretty high pick to win this tournament had they not been
Oh yeah,
stuck with school stuff.
I would've-
They're an exceptionally good Zato player.
I would have been betting on them.
Speaking of, who do you have? Who do you think is gonna take it?
I'm not sure. I think Jenny is a particularly strong choice. And I haven't played Davion enough to know their strengths and weaknesses. So they're kind of they're the dark horse.
Yeah, they do have the million knowledge check stuff on their
Mhm.
side though, so it's gonna be. I think of the people in this bracket, Jenny and Tech are probably the two that'll be able to deal with it the best.
Mhm.
Jenny for sure is at the top of their class as far as anti-Milia goes.
Oh yeah.
So, I think we're probably going to see a grand finals between. I think it depends on if Tech can beat the chip matchup. If Tech can beat the chip matchup, I think at playing Axel in an event like this
Oh yeah.
is if they can't figure out how to get in, it's just problematic for everybody, and that's going all the way.
Yeah, and I've
But
been
Chip is really good against Axel.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and I've been playing Tech a fair bit recently, and they've been improving a lot.
yeah,
They've been getting their bomber loops in.
Oh yeah, I
So-
saw that they had started to get those in actual matches, which is super sick.
Yeah.
That is hard.
It's wicked hard.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right. So let me. I'll toss a ping out to Jenny and Davion.
I already got it.
Oh, nice. Perfect.
I'm already on it, and let's wait until they're readied up, and then I'll switch over on the OBS.
Yes. Sounds good. Jenny is decked out in the full May getup, as is tradition. You gotta represent. Oh, and we should note, Davion and Findev are actually going to be playing on the same PC today. They live pretty close to each other, so there's going to be times when it looks like I think Findev it's Findev's PC.
Yeah.
So it's going to look like Findev is playing. I don't know if they're going to be changing names in between. That would be helpful for us if they did. But it's not something we talked about beforehand, so it's not a huge deal if they don't, because it is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, as soon as Findev gets hops down here and jumps on the spectator one, then we should be good.
Yep.
To answer your question, Anthro, free is a free game. We had to have one of the players unfortunately had to drop due to real life. So Ecllection does get to go to semis for free.
And for all those,
Herm just confirmed that they're
yeah.
going to try to change the names between. So that'll be good for us.
All
Thank
right,
you,
cool.
sir.
And if not, no worries. I have the little thing up.
Yeah, it'll be pretty obvious too. They play different characters, so if Findev loads up and it's Amelia, it's Findev.
Yeah. It'll be okay. Spot change it real quick.
Yeah.
All right. So. All right, they're starting up.
All right, here we go. Of course, good luck to everybody playing, and let's get into it. So, what do you like about May versus Milia?
May just straight up kills Milia if May gets a hit in. But
true.
Milia can just avoid pretty much everything that they do.
That's
so it is like that big counter hit, that's good. Good to get really early.
Good start. Jenny does like to aggressively burst to try and maintain momentum, which against Milia is actually pretty strong because she hits you so much that you end up getting your burst back pretty quickly.
Oh no, this is a rough spot for Jenny to be in. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good dolphin.
Yeah, that was a good way to get out. The 6Ping is really good here. May has a lot of mid buttons that have pretty big hurt boxes, so.
But they do be doing damage.
Yes, that's true. She's trying to challenge a lot in the air, which I think is fine. Because her buttons are just huge. But Milia has all that mobility. Well, that was a good Mirage. Just expecting the dolphin first thing.
Oh, nice.
There's a 6P again. Expect to see that a lot against May. It works surprisingly well just against May trying to take over space in neutral with her big buttons.
That was probably a good burst.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Being in the corner against Milia is just something you never want to have happen. It's a good mix.
Nice. Yeah, Milia just has...
I think that was supposed to be a super.
Oh no.
Ooh,
and there's the
overhead.
vortex.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep, that's the Milia special, right? If you guess wrong once, you're in the stuff, and you gotta keep guessing right to get out.
Yeah.
So that's one for Davion so far. Oh, I think the names are backwards on the
Are they?
on the overlay also. Jenny's on the right, but she should be on the left. It's not a huge thing.
Oh, okay.
Nice. It's better now. Okay. So we're off to a pretty good start. Jenny's really commanding neutral right now.
Yeah.
I think it's a good burst. Just try to get out of the corner. She knows that she doesn't like being in that position, so bursting there seems fine to me.
Yeah, especially with...
Good counter.
Nice.
All right, so we got some Milia pressure.
Good counter hit.
Up backing is really good in that position. Oh, she missed the grab. That's unfortunate. That would have been the game. Good YRC. Just try to like steal your turn back. We got into 6P. Nice.
Nice.
So Jenny's going to be doing a lot of holding up back because her buttons do challenge Milia pretty well in the air. And it's been working out for her pretty well. Like up back, I think it's jumping heavy. Just covers a lot of space.
Yeah.
So that has been doing pretty good. I do like that she blocked the okay, we got the super this time. We got Winger to come out. I think that's what was supposed to happen last time when we got the like super jump H. I don't think that was what they intended to do. But you know, it's a tournament. Nerves be nerves.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
That was good.
That was good.
That was a good call out. If she tried the dolphin again there, that probably would have ended up hitting it, and she would have gotten that counter hit anyway. Davion would have gotten that counter hit, which would have been good. All right, we're back in the corner. We can see that Jenny has great defense against Milia Mix, as expected. One of their primary training partners is a very good Milia player. So.
Yeah. She knows the anti-Milia tools.
Yeah, I like the back and forth there that we got from jumping heavy, back air dash, jumping heavy.
I wonder if
again. This won't be death. We do have a burst. So Jenny just needs to land one solid hit here.
Nice. Oh no.
The 6P.
That 6P was tragic.
Yeah. That 6P though, you know, giving you upper body invulnerability is a pretty strong tool to have in this game.
And with Milia 6P, it sticks out.
Yeah.
Good ways.
It's a little bit longer. All right, so that's 2-0 to Davion. So one more, and they will be moving on to semis.
I wonder if the controller disconnected for a little bit there. Jenny was just walking back and forth a little bit.
Could have also just been taking a mental moment. You know, it's the first round. You're in winners. It's a tough match.
Yeah, it's a hard matchup.
Winger
with another winger. Go. They missed the one, then they've been hitting those pretty consistently.
Yeah, which is, you know, that first one's just nerves.
Oh,
and then
nice
they remember,
throw.
Wait, I've done this all the time. All right, we got overhead kiss. This should be big damage. Oh, she didn't take the combo off it. I think she was looking for a burst there.
Yeah.
She just kind of walked back. So that was like, I got the command grab. They know it's going to be big damage. Ooh, that was a
good call out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the jump H again.
Nice.
All right, we're getting some conversions. Jenny's getting some stuff going here. This is really good pressure. The burst out, obviously, because Milia takes one more hit there and dies.
She's been anti-airing with the... Yeah, she's been anti-airing with those real well. Nice.
We got a gold burst.
Oh, sweet. Nice. That hit.
That was... I wasn't expecting that, honestly.
I was not expecting that either.
But hey, I mean, that's super hitboxes. All right, we just need one more hit here.
Yeah.
This is Jenny's game to lose. And I don't... like, Milia doesn't do a lot of damage. Nice dolphin. That was what you like to see.
She's treating those like Leo's flash kick.
She sure is. She learned that trick from Tech, I think.
Yeah.
Tech's been goofing with... Or from...
Tom.
Not from Tech, from Tom, yeah. Tom's been doing the same thing. Like, so she's just been kind of playing neutral with these big buttons, and look how much health Milia doesn't have now. All right, this should be it. There's the burst.
Okay.
Now this is what we thought. So you know, this could be a set that goes very nice. Good low, good low. This could be a set that goes to game 5. Both of these players are super good. Jenny is adapting marvelously to the approaches that Davion is using. And you know, it's now on Davion to mix it up enough that they can get back in and keep doing the mix that they've been doing.
And Jenny's been adapting real well with those up dolphins.
Yeah, for sure.
She knows when Davion's coming in.
All right, so that's the... So there are a couple situations where Milia ends up being minus. Well, I think that was supposed to be another winger. There's that up back jumping heavy like we've been talking about. It just it covers a lot of space. It gets you out of jail free pretty much. Really good FDing here. Just trying to avoid chip and push Milia back.
Oh no.
All right, that's that.
Yeah. It's that round.
Hair car is one of those moves that I always get hit by no matter how hard I try.
Yeah.
It just lasts so long. I expect it to like be over and it's not.
It's a really good ankle check.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Milias have recently found that really good RC mix that flings you forward, and you can do a high-low off of it. And I've seen Davion
yeah.
doing that a couple times, and that's really strong.
That's a nice little corner combo. I
Yeah.
like the Mirage canceling into Close Slash.
Oh.
And that's that. So 6B coming in big here for Davion. That'll put them in semis.
Yeah.
And they will be fighting Ecllection. But we got a couple games before that happens. So that was great. Good games to both players. I was really excited to see that, you know, Jenny had adapted as well as she did during that third game.
Yeah.
I mean, Milia is just one of those that every Milia plays different. She has good options, but how you get in, how you approach, it's always going to be a different between players. So it's possible that the way that Davion has been approaching and playing is just something that, you know, we haven't quite pinned down just yet. But it is still a great showing from both players.
Yeah. I think Jenny's use of Up Dolphin there was fantastic. She kept catching him.
I can see Tom in the chat. That's my bad tech. Yes, it is, but it worked. So you know what?
If it works, it works.
Oh man. All right. So for those of you who are just joining, I know that we have a bunch more people now than we did. We just finished round 1 of winners. Round 2 of winners is unfortunately already been decided because of real life circumstances. So Davion and Ecllection are waiting for us in winners semis. But for now, we have KZA and Local Fish, and it looks like KZA is taking Ram out for a spin. I'm surprised by this. I thought they were going to stick with Nago.
I am also surprised by this, but I am very happy as a fellow Ram player. I love me some Ram.
And this matchup's pretty good for Ram because once she puts Happy Chaos in the corner, it's very difficult for him to get out. I'm not sure how efficient KZA is with the super high end Ram pressure, because I'm pretty sure he picked up this character like this week.
I played him a little.
I'm expecting. Oh, go ahead.
Played him a little bit last night. He was starting to get the hang of it.
Okay.
So.
And as we said before, Fish plays a very unique Happy Chaos. It's not all about zoning. He likes playing silly. His whole goal is to that was a really good low.
Nice.
His whole goal with this character is to do the stuff that's fun and interactive as opposed to staying across, the whole screen. And Happy Chaos has become a little bit of a little bit of a pariah recently because he has a lot of uninteractive elements to him that are very good, and it's hard to kind of get around at a super high level. But at this level, you can really see which bits and pieces of him are fun and shine. So
like specifically, you saw that PRC clone.
Yep.
Fish has been doing that a lot as like a jank parry.
What an air throw!
That was a fantastic
that was
air
quite
throw.
A call out. Yeah.
Nice. So 1 for Local Fish.
All right. So I'm expecting that if we miss one more, if KZA goes down another game, we might see the Nago come out. But I'm not sure how committed they are to this character choice. I would love to keep them to see them continue to play Ram. I think they've got the fundamentals for it, and it seems like it really covers their bases as far as characters that they play in other games go.
Yeah, they have the fundies, they have the legacy knowledge. They're very good. If they committed themselves fully to Strive, they'd already have been in Celestial already.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because they play they focus on Tekken mostly, right?
Yeah, they're a big Tekken player.
Yeah, so lots of their ability to whiff punish and just generally move well is very good. That's a good sweep, and I think a good burst too. Just try to keep the pressure in the corner. Now, the one thing that KZA doesn't do a lot of that they could do is you'll notice they have 100 meter.
Yeah.
Because they play other games primarily, meter usage is not a thing that they're super comfortable with at this point. So they don't really use rapid cancels too much, and they sometimes use supers, but it's pretty rare. Like they really rely on their fundamentals to do well, which is saying something considering that they're in the top 8.
Yeah,
of this tournament.
They almost don't need the meter because they like you see how much KZA is just blocking and holding that pressure until he
Yeah,
can
they-
get himself into a good position.
They're pretty exceptional at holding space.
Yeah.
Like when they get to a place and they want to be there, they just kind of stay there, and they make it your problem to move them. That was an unfortunate drop.
That
I think
was
had
an unfortunate
had
drop.
Fish got one more juggle, that would have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pretty good little pressure string there with or a good combo there with the guns.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Oh, so for those of you who aren't aware, gun is a double-edged sword here for this character. When the gun is out, Happy Chaos can't block. So anytime you see local fish pulling out the gun to do any kind of shooting or pressure or anything like that.
Oh,
he's at
good
a-
kick.
That was a really good
Good
call.
Abare.
Caught the landing lag, it looked like.
Yeah.
But yeah, so whenever the gun comes out, it's something that it's far riskier for him to do anything, especially in the face of a character like Ram, who can take you from pretty much anywhere on the screen to the corner.
Yeah.
Just because of how her kit works currently.
It's part of the
Grab
reason.
on the landing lag was good.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh no.
That was unfortunate.
It was.
If that were Chip, he'd be dead. But that was Ram has a reversal super, which obviously it's a reversal, so it does quite a bit of damage. It's really safe. Oh, this is.
Oh,
that's
that
an
was
unfortunate place to be.
yeah. You cannot burst that.
No.
You gotta try
There
to
are
just
places-
hold the
There
damage.
are places you can burst Happy Chaos, but that's not one of them.
Right.
And Fish does give you quite a bit of space to burst because he plays the more up close and personal Happy Chaos. But
Yeah.
that that's a that was I wouldn't say it was a clean 2-0. Game 2 was definitely a lot closer than the first one.
Yeah.
Um,
KZA is definitely adapting.
Yeah, they're getting really comfortable with how to approach and what to do. That was interesting.
Oh, that was a wild side switch.
Yeah.
The hobo punch
Just
be
shy
sending you.
things. The hobo foo.
Yeah.
So this dash blocking is fantastic, and it's something that like a lot of people, even at a high level, sometimes struggle with because this game really rewards heavy aggression. There we go,
Nice.
Mortabato again. So I must have awakened something when I said he wasn't using meter.
I wonder if he's
Here we
listening.
are. But yeah, dash blocking in general is just a really hard concept to wrap your head around, especially because like this game in particular rewards you for being very aggressive.
Yeah.
So when someone is sitting full screen against you, you just want to get in and hit them so that you can hit them and you can get advantage state and you can do what you need to do. But KZA is demonstrating quite a bit of self-control by just kind of dash blocking when the steady aim pressure is coming out,
Yeah.
which is
he's
great
just,
to see. Oh no, he didn't have the sword back.
Yeah. That happens, unfortunately. Okay, is he gonna
We
swing?
want to barrier guard this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That was a great jumping slash. It's unfortunate, but that was a really good call out of some kind of air button. That move is
Yeah.
really hard to 6B.
All right, GG's local fish. You're moving on.
Yes, indeed. So that puts local fish into losers round 3. Actually, he would be in losers round 2, but unfortunately, that's where our Zato player was not able to make it. So Fish is going to be waiting in losers 3 for whoever wins round 2 of losers.
Yeah.
But next we have a pretty polarized matchup, I would say. We have Techhead versus Findev. Tech plays Axel and Findev plays Chip. And that, as anyone on either side will tell you, is incredibly annoying for both players.
It is a matchup that tests your patience from both sides. Axel
Yeah.
usually tests your patience, but you gotta be really good at just whiff punishing people as Axel to deal with Chip. Because Chip has a lot of really fast tools, a lot of tools that he can just jump up. He can avoid a lot of Axel's like screen hitting moves. So, but Axel has a lot of screen hitting moves. So
Yeah, the big benefit that Chip has is that he attacks from angles that Axel doesn't have a ton of moves to cover. He can hit that like 45 degree pretty comfortably and not really worry too much about it. And he's able to go directly above. While J2K isn't as good of a tool now as it used to be for Chip, it's still one of those things that, like, if Axel throws out a long committal button and you're above him, you're pretty safe to just J2K, get yourself in, call it a day, and not worry too much about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is basically going to be, can Chip get in? And if so, can Axel make him go away again? Because Axel has one of the more interesting game plans in Gear where giving up space is kind of okay.
Yeah.
Because you want to keep them away from you. And both players' bursts are Axel's resource in that sense. Because if Chip has to burst, it puts Axel far away, which is what Axel wants. And if Axel has to burst, it puts Chip far away, which is what Axel wants. So it ends up being like a really... the more that you can bait out Axel's options, the better off you're going to be.
The only acceptable place to burst Axel is when they are in the corner.
Yeah,
and you can
and even then, if you're expecting them, I know that Tech does use Wake Up Super a little bit. So if it's something that shows itself in the beginning, then maybe the Chip player is going to kind of do like the run up block kind of thing, the way that you would do against like a Ram or even a Testament now, because they both have really solid reversal supers. And if that's the case, then Tech can can steal or turn back. And it doesn't necessarily have to use the super, can just kind of get out of there and do whatever they want.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a lot of the mental play in this particular matchup is huge.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Now, I don't think I've played Findev. But I think you may have. Are they a more jumping or grounded Chip? Do you know?
They were kind of a mix of the two. They were, when I was playing them, they weren't patient, but Herm, his his trainer, has recently said that he has come to the light and has been playing a much more patient Chip lately.
Okay, so we're most likely to see neutral jumps and a lot more grounded game plan as opposed to a jumping and trying to get in that way kind of game plan.
Yeah,
that will be interesting, because I know that a lot of Chip players, especially recently, have been kind of moving that way in general, just because with a lot of the changes to the way that his mix works and some of his combos and stuff, you just get more reward now from being from landing hits on the ground, as opposed to getting it in the air and then just running mix setups over and over again. You still get to do that, but you get because he has so many more consistent conversions mid-screen, and his damage is generally better. It works out a little bit better for him to just kind of play that grounded game a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly. And the whiff punish game is really effective.
Yeah, it definitely is. It looks like we might be having
some technical issues.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There they are.
Right. It was the classic. We don't know why this setup isn't working, but it's not.
Thanks, Daisuke.
Yep.
Daisuke's vision wants us to fumble in the lobbies.
Yeah. The plus side is it's usually just because one player's been in the lobby, one player is new, and then you have to, one person's got to sit down first instead of the other one. Like, there are a couple really consistent ways to fix, big air quotes, fix it.
Yeah.
But man, just let me play the game.
Yeah, I just want to just boot me in and just let me play. All right, they're playing the whole cinematic, getting hype. All right, let's do it.
We got the actual theme playing, which is good. I'm surprised that Chip did not /slash around start.
This is the more patient Chip that we were promised.
Yes. All right, we got a. So what Findev just did was a big deal. He did a slight air dash, tried to get over the Rensen, which is the long chain that Axel throws across the ground.
Yeah.
And he FD'd so that he would fall faster.
Oh, nice!
That's tragic.
That is such a good reversal.
What
time
a call
attack.
out. Okay, and we tried to get the command grab, but didn't quite get it. Chip just doing Chip stuff. That jumping heavy where he does the Cirque du Soleil flip hits twice, so it's kind of its own double overhead, and then it does lead into ground buttons if you set it up that way. We got a very delayed Winter Cherry there. So Tech does use the low follow-up for Rensen quite a bit, and it does catch people quite pretty frequently. We got the command grab, which is
Good
very
command
nice.
grab. He could have OTG'd after that.
I think she just missed it.
Yeah.
Because she did do the 2H. Normal run-up grab pressure from Chip. Oh, wake up grab.
Nice.
All right. If you mistime your meetings, you get grabbed. That's Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
So going to round 3. Really aggressive start from Tech here. But I like to see it.
Yeah, same. She's been playing really aggressive, but also keeping that space.
Yeah, I mean, Chip's just blocking, which is not what Chip wants to do.
Sometimes patient Chip is a bit of a detriment because playing against a character like Axel,
Yeah.
you really got to get in there. Oh,
This might be the end of round 1. We just need to get one
Yeah.
poke from Axel here. We got to grab though, and this is kind of a place where Chip does really well. Like he's got 1 HP. He can kind of force your reactions a little bit. Nice,
nice.
run up grab. Really solid play from both players. I think Findev needs to get more comfortable with challenging the options here, because what we saw in that particular game was as soon as Tech got on the offensive, Findev just kind of stopped. They were waiting. They got hit with like the really slow ranged command grab, a bunch of other things. But this is the kind of Chip stuff that you want to see. You want to see him getting in there, doing the mix, and just generally being a nuisance. And you know, as we were saying before, a lot of Axel's moves are these big chains that eat a lot of space, but they're also very slow.
Chip can get in real fast too. So if you like whiff one, Chip kind of gets free reign. He gets to go and run his pressure. Oh,
that was. I don't think that's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're sprinting and you try to get a Rekka, you get a DP motion instead. That's a really good call out on the reversal super there. Ran in for a meaty close slash and got blown up for it. So this is the kind of stuff that I want to see from the Chip, right? I want to see him chasing down Axel and just kind of trying to make Axel's life really hellish. As long as he can get in, then we're gonna see Axel really on the back foot for a lot of things. And that adaptation right there was really good. We knew that when Axel would throw out, when Tech throws out the Renson and Chip's above her, she just presses the downfall off, and he was able to counter that by air dashing over and pressing a button. Really good awareness there on the Alpha Blade too. You can jab that and stuff, and it generally works pretty well. Are we gonna get the full corner combo?
We might get the full corner combo.
Nice. So that's also really nice. I really hope Tech doesn't burst here. Davion or Findev has to.
Oh, nice PRC.
Nice. That kind of awareness is what makes you know that an Axel player is doing the right stuff. Like being able to rapid cancel a command grab that they were worried was going to whiff into a normal grab that they knew was going to hit is the kind of stuff that you need to have to be able to beat a character like Chip that just runs your mental into the ground.
Yeah, and Tech has been playing real well too. They've been keeping the space.
This has been a masterclass on controlling space.
Oh, good 5K.
Yes, indeed. And you know, to that end too, though, Findev has been playing great. Like they are constantly in. It's just when you get in once, you have to capitalize on it so hard with Chip. And you know, if Axel gets a second chance, they will take it. That was a really clean round. So we want to see more of that. Oh, that was unfortunate. Tried to go for the 2/ starter, but the far slash from Axel just beat that.
Oh, good throw.
Got the landing lag there. Good, just 5P to keep Chip out is just fine, and Tech's been doing that a little bit. I really like Findev's movement. I really like that they're using FD break as a way to, just get back to the ground quickly to challenge Axel's slow buttons.
Yeah.
That was unfortunate. Didn't need the RC there, but probably wasn't sure that whether the wall was going to stick or not.
Yeah. Oh, nice. The tables are turning.
This should be...
Oh, shoot.
Oh, no.
That dropped out.
Didn't stick. Took the round anyway. That's good.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that's, 1-2?
Yeah, 2-1.
2-1 Techhead so far. So this could go to game 4 if Tech can't readapt to the Chip stuff, and if Findev is going to keep pressuring the way that this is going on, we might go to game 5.
They're doing
this could be
a lot of really
game
good
5 of the day.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of really good like FD break stuff.
Yes,
and doing the high-low mix, confusing Tech.
It's pretty important for anyone that has low health like Chip or Milia to be able to like be exactly where they want to be on the screen at any given point.
Oh, that was an
and
unfortunate...
FD breaking really helps with that. That was interesting.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't think that Findev wanted to run up the wall that way, but it worked out.
Yeah.
Because we got a whiffed blue RC on the ground there. And then, yeah, I mean, I agree. I think their stagger pressure has been really good too, Findev's. They've been using, you know, Rekka 1, delayed Rekka 2 quite a lot. They stopped using the overhead kick once they realized that Tech was able to call it out with, like, pretty consistently, which has been really nice. The only thing Tech hasn't been able to really deal with so far is the command grab.
Yeah.
But realistically, as soon as she recognizes that it's the same kind of very good conversion.
Yeah, that was
as soon
good.
as she recognizes that it's the same kind of situation as Alpha Blade and starts to jump it, she'll be okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is, you know, this matchup is kind of it is always this. It is Chip is winning until he's not.
Yeah.
Axel is losing until he's not. So, but yeah, like the chase downs that we've been.
Oh,
having,
nice catch.
That was really good. That was really funny.
It just kept them right out of
FD.
range with the FD. Oh no.
Oh, just out of range for the heavy slash to hit there.
Oh, nice bomber.
I wasn't expecting that to
Yeah.
hit, but that does hit. It's a pretty decent anti-air if you think they're going to jump at you and then not have a turn.
Yeah.
So I mean that was solid play from both sides, but in the end, the Axel takes it. So we've got Tech moving on to the second to fight Jenny.
Yeah.
In losers round 2.
A game that both of them have played plenty of times.
Many times. Yes.
But yeah, I do want to give credit to Finny. Real good chip play there. Fantastic.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
there's a lot of really high level stuff that they were doing that was very impressive, quite frankly. It's just, you know, the thing about tournaments is if you're not playing a 50 thing long set, it's just whoever is playing better in that fiber that you're sitting at. So
I think you've referenced this in regards to the challenge, but in a 50 game set you kind of just get to adapt whenever.
Yeah.
In the Celestial Challenge or in a tournament, you have to adapt now.
Yep.
And Finny was doing a really, really good layer 1. They just needed that little bit of an edge, and just adapt a little bit more, and they would have definitely taken it.
Yeah, the other big thing about that particular matchup too is that Findev is playing from Germany, just like Davion is. So there's a little bit of rollback and stuff there too, which for both sides can be kind of like I would assume that's probably why we saw like a random BRC in the middle and maybe why he ran up the wall. But it's pretty stable, or it has been pretty stable for most of it. So
yeah,
at the end of the day, super awesome Chip play. I love seeing Chip in tournament. He's my boy. I played him for a long time, and that was definitely super good from both sides. So as I was saying before, though, Techhead had moved on.
Techhead.
And it's Axel.
It's
So
Axel.
I can definitely see Axel going, pretty far in this tournament because it's a frustrating matchup, right? The character is built to keep you out and then capitalize when you make a mistake. So it in a tournament like this where it's top 8 already. Tech got the losers round power up now. We won the first set. Fish has it too. The next game is going to be tough because it is May, and May is another character that Axel can keep out if you guess right all the time, but Dolphin's very quick. Jumping to, is it 2/2K?
Yeah.
Is also very quick. And her jump arc is way different from most of the cast. So that's going to be an interesting one to see. But
she also has
that's not going to be.
She also has plenty of disjoints.
Yes. And Axel does too. But there's way more bones in those long chains than there are in that anchor. So
unfortunate, yeah. And also Axel has such low health that May, once she gets in and gets a good hit, goodbye Axel. Axel has to play really, really smart against Mei. But yeah. All right.
So I
So
believe
starting
we're
with-
going back to winner semis.
Yeah. So we do Davion and Ecllection.
Yeah, I tossed the invite or the ping out to them already. So this is
Awesome.
going to be the Milia that we saw before, and the Kai that we have not seen yet. So Ecllection plays a really solid Kai. They're super good as far as spacing and stuff goes. The only issue they have is sometimes their inputs get away from them.
Yeah.
And it sometimes leads into when trying to wake up Vapor Thrust, they end up doing like wake up CSE. And occasionally they get a couple things. It's the same kind of stuff that we saw in that last match where we're both pretty sure that Chip didn't just do run up Beta Blade and it was probably supposed to be a Rekka. But Guilty Gear is Guilty Gear and it kind of does what it wants to do.
Yeah.
So that does happen a little bit with Kai because he does have projectiles on both his C and his H buttons, and he also has DP motions on those as well.
Yeah.
So
Also-
it can be problematic. It may not be. We'll see.
Also, while we're waiting for Davion to come back, fun fact about Davion that I've been holding for banter. Davion plays with a GameCube controller.
They play with a GameCube controller, you say?
Yes, they do. So
That is wild. I could believe DK bongos. I could believe like a Guitar Hero or Rock Band controller, but a GameCube controller for a game like this?
look, man, you use it for Smash. You use it for only the truest of fighting games.
It's true. It's true.
So-
I wonder how their button setup is, because
Yeah,
Gear is a 5-button game, and I would imagine that because those buttons are not super easy to reach one way or the other, I would imagine that they would need to have they definitely need the dash macro if you're playing Milia.
Yeah.
But what about RCs and what's the other one? Burst.
Burst.
Like that
yeah.
seems very interesting.
You could always click 2 buttons there. Like you can do like a punch and then whatever you've mapped dust to for burst.
That's true.
But yeah, it's
That's wild. That's crazy to hear.
So now that you have that context, let's start the match.
Yeah, top 8 in the tournament. I play with a GameCube controller. No big deal. Like, nice, dude.
Just running in, everybody's bringing in these gigantic freaking sticks, and you just bring in this GameCube controller, the special adapter.
All right, looks like we're starting out. So Ecllection plays pretty aggressive. When he gets you into the corner, he's pretty good at maintaining the space that he's gotten with those Kai buttons.
Much like KZA, he's also a legacy player.
That's true. He's been playing Gears since like the early 90s.
Yeah.
So or late 90s, whenever the
Late
first one
90s?
came out.
Yeah.
And he's only played Kai. That's the interesting part. He just likes Kai Kisuke. He plays that character.
And he
All right.
also likes DI.
And DI is a thing that is, it's one of those install moves that people aren't sure about in this game because in the beginning it was really weak. It nerfed your meter gain quite a bit. You can only do it when you're below 30% HP. That was a really nice
Yeah, that was a good Vapor Thrust
Vapor
anti-air.
Thrust. But it did get buffed recently, Dragon Install. And Dragon Install now has like a bunch of uses that make it far better at applying pressure and just generally taking games than it used to. Most Kai players will tell you just want to confirm into Ride the Lightning, which is generally true, but we also have a Happy Chaos that doesn't do steadying zoning in this tournament. So, if you're having fun with it, why not? And I've gotten smoked by DI quite a bit because I just don't know what it does. So it serves as a knowledge check too, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. I think DI is fantastic. Anyways,
I think it's a lot better now than it was. And it's exciting to watch, honestly. I really like seeing what people can do with it. The thing that is problematic, though, is that it does change your combo routes pretty drastically.
Oh, yeah. So you gotta lab DI routes, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's effectively playing 2 characters. A good Vapor Thrust to get out of there. I don't know if they knew that was like a fake setup or not. Milia's disc isn't always like a true block string type thing. If she gets it off of throw, it's generally just a You can kind of like block or hop out of it and not
Yeah.
really worry about it too much. Really nice staircase there, all the way to the corner. So I would expect to see Ecllection start to use a lot of.
Oh, good gold.
Well, we got a
burst.
gold burst. I would expect to see Ecllection use a lot of.
Another DI reversal.
A lot of DI.
Yes.
Um,
I love to see it.
so this DI gives like a bunch of your moves. You don't get shock state anymore, but it gives some extra hits and like a bunch more chip damage, right?
Yeah.
So he uses it quite a bit as a sweet reversal option, which is nice.
It is a good reversal if you're low health.
Yeah, well, and the big thing is, you know, for a tournament like this where the goal is to be consistent, it makes far more sense to do something that you can consistently input and that you're comfortable doing than something that you may not be able to.
Yeah.
And you know, we've talked before about sometimes your inputs just don't come out the way that you're expecting them to. And if that one doesn't have any weird issues with because it's 2 quarter circles back, I think, in heavy.
Yeah,
and
so
there aren't any moves that Kai has that really interact with that.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to pull out than RTL, especially since RTL is a difficult input for if you don't just like grind it out for a week. So
Yeah, for sure. So one thing I'm not seeing a lot of here is that I would like to see is I would like to see more 6P. We're seeing a lot of 6H, which is good, but 6P is something that
good.
Kai's is particularly strong. Good grab.
Good grab.
Kai
Nice.
Kisuke special.
Oh, nice.
Good meaty? Question? It was just a good call out.
Yeah, it was a good call out.
So if Ecllection can win this one, I believe they go. Then the set isn't over, right? It
Yeah,
goes
it's
to,
not.
1-2.
Yeah, right now it's 0-2.
But this is the strength of Milia that we were talking about earlier. She's generally regarded at a super high level of play as weaker compared to the rest of the cast because all of her stuff takes so much time and commitment.
PRC.
That was a really good PRC, yeah. Just, throwing something out there. That was like a Potemkin option select. Hammerfall PRC Buster. But for Kai, it's just Stun Dipper PRC grab. Similarly powerful. Good PRC
Another good
there. Get the
PRC.
shock state on.
A lot of good mirror
Really
usage.
nice. Oh, and that's that. You can't. I think the idea there was to try to burst if Kai was going to jump up and try to hit them. But he did not. He just waited. Nice patience there. And we're now at 1-2. So this is another set. Ecllection is very, very good at adapting. Once he gets a bead on what you like to do, he's very good at taking that time and space. And
if he's ever in a position, like if you're playing casuals with him, if he's ever in a position where he feels like he isn't adapting well enough, he'll ask. So he kind of has a wealth of knowledge on how to adapt just by playing a bunch of people.
That was a great 2A of
Yeah, that was a very good 2A. Nice. And you see how Ecllection's adapting now.
Yeah.
Well, Davion's having a much harder time getting away with the stuff that he was doing the first 2 matches, just because Ecllection has like put a beat on it.
He's also challenging a lot of stuff that he's realized, like, oh, this is actually fake, and I can do something about this.
Yeah.
That meaty grab is a weird option. It does sometimes beat characters with DPs because DPs are striking vulnerable in this game, but not throwing vulnerable.
Oh, nice.
Nice hair car.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate hair car.
That was a good 6P.
Good 6P, yeah, and that's kind
nice
of the
side switch too. All the way to the corner. Wall break?
No wall break.
He got out. Good grab.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see. Oh, the Mirage cancel. I was expecting another DI there, just because that's the Ecllection special.
Yeah, that's.
But
he likes to do that.
This is the Milia special, right? Like all her stuff does take quite a while and a lot of effort to get down, but it's all knowledge checks. And if you don't know or you can't react in time, then you're gonna get blown up. Now we're seeing Davion adapt as well because Ecllection uses a lot of Vapor Thrust.
Oh yeah. There's no reason
if those get baited more, really good Abare there too.
That was. Oh, nice. Good.
And the
good
call
zoning.
out, the
Yeah.
stun edge, yeah. Good YRC. So I mean, this is coming down to the wire, and it's very exciting for both players because if Davion can,
Oh, nice!
Kai keeps smashing. Run up grab from full screen. You'll love to see it.
Kai is
so
a
we're going
grappler.
Game 5.
Yeah, our first to 5.
This is our first Game 5 of the whole tournament, and it couldn't have happened at a better point. Like winners semis is a big deal. The winner of this gets to go sit on their laurels and watch the rest of the tournament just kind of happen.
Oh no!
It looks like I lost my connection.
I lost my connection. Are they playing? Oh no, they're playing.
All right, well, we're gonna just have to talk about it based on what we can see.
Yeah.
In their bars. So it looks like nothing's happened so far. What a game! What a game to not be able to watch.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
It looks like they're trading pokes. No one's gotten a full combo off yet. They're just going down a couple of life. Oh, it looks like
Milia got hit. Yeah.
Ecllection has taken the lead. He's either pushing or it looks like Milia just got some kind of full conversion off there. It might have been a corner combo. Might have been a wall break. Eclection's on the back foot.
We got it. The fun thing about this.
It looks like we maybe just got a stun dipper or a vapor thrust.
Eclection's holding his own.
That's a good bit of damage.
Yeah.
It could go either way.
It could go either way.
And Ecllection takes it.
Nice. All right.
And that was a beautiful use of what I can only assume was Dragon Install and a full combo from mid-screen.
Yeah, exactly.
Wall, and it was beautiful and amazing.
And he finally he got to ride the lightning and then did a cool conversion PRC off of that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Oh, I mean that's a big chunk.
Big chunk.
That may have been a wall break, possibly.
Oh, another big chunk.
Commanding lead here.
Yeah.
Can Davion bring it back? It looks like they did just put Ecllection on the back foot. One vapor thrust could do it though.
One vapor thrust is all you need.
Still going down. HP still going down a little bit here.
Oh.
He's in the
comeback.
blender. We could go to game 5, last game.
Yeah.
It could come down to the wire here. It all depends on if Ecllection can get out of the blender. Oh man, we're trading the Bares. It is literally like 5 HP aside.
Oh no!
It looks like Davion got that one.
Yeah.
I think Davion got that one.
Davion got that one, it looks like.
No!
Oh no!
He won with 1 HP! You've gotta be kidding me.
Ecllection, if you're...
Ow. Ecllection, if you are in here at all, I need you to save that game.
Save that fucking game. Or Davion, save that game.
Either one of you. I need to see what happened.
We had to do golf commentary. Or no, sports commentary without actually seeing the sport.
Yeah, that was just desk commentary.
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, Ecllection takes that then. I really want to see that game and see what happened. If we can get a recording of it, like we can maybe watch it at the end. And if not, then it's something that'll probably just circulate around the Fight Club channel. In the Peanut Discord for sure.
But yeah, that was
that was a nail biter all the way through, including that last game. I can't believe what I saw. That was crazy. That was the best last game that I've ever seen.
And I'm just going to say, real good adaptation.
Yeah,
real good adaptation. Honestly. Yeah,
and that's what we would hope to see going into this event in any capacity, right? Like if you can adapt. Ecllection was down 2-0 and did a reverse sweep that whole set, and it's all because of the adaptation.
Yeah.
Everything that they were able to start calling out, they were barring in great places. They were just calling out the Milia's options. Like it was very, very good from both sides. And you know, at the end of the day, it's not like Davion didn't put up a fight. They were up 2-0, and they still do have a chance for the run back. They're going to be in losers finals, I think.
Yep.
Or losers round 3.
Yep.
Not finals.
They could be fighting. We could also get a double run back where we see Jenny fighting Davion again.
Yeah. So we're going to have Jenny and Tech play. So this is going to be the May Axel matchup we were talking about.
But before that,
it's a free ride because unfortunately, that is just the way that it is. And I think before that we wanted to take a little bit of a break.
Yep. 5-minute break just to get situated, grab some stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So go ahead, all you viewers at home, get some snacks. Take a break after that ridiculous last set that we saw. I can't believe
I
that
know.
it went that way. Can you believe that
I-
that thing happened?
I
That we all
don't-
saw that was.
I
great?
can't believe Kai could do those things.
I know. I didn't know that.
There was like
Kai
a
had-
fourth super there.
Yeah,
like
it was crazy.
It was crazy, but yeah.
All right, we will. We'll be back in a little bit. Grab some snacks, grab some drinks, take a bio break if you need to, and
Yeah.
we'll catch y'all in a bit.
All right. See you guys.
already back to back. Death times are running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is swimming to the air. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break, you down. Just wanna get by my dance again. Lazy down. What a heavy day. Now you hear the rumble from the ground, yeah. Trick, cheat, fraud, like crown and bouncing round, yeah. So let it be, oh let it be, since I'm the traitor. 6 times knocking on the door, while a chance of God is standing back to back. Death times are running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is swimming to the air. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break, you down. Just wanna get by my dance again. Lazy down. What a heavy day. We made a contract with a clown and had a high old time. Nobody doubted he is true of purpose. Oh yeah, not knowing we had given up everything we had lived. All of an option, the next drop here in this dead end. Back to back. Death times are running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is swimming to the end.
Hello, everybody. We are back.
We are.
Unfortunately, we were trying to work out how to get the lost set, but unfortunately, we cannot play it right now.
Our first attempts were not super successful, but we are. It is saved. We do have someone that has it saved, so we're currently just trying to get it into a format that we can view it on stream with, and
Yeah.
then the next time we have a break, we will play it for you all. So for now, instead, we are gonna have we're gonna be jumping down to losers round 2. Local Fish gets a free ride because again, we unfortunately were unable to have a full top 8 here because real life is like that sometimes. So instead, we're going to be seeing the Jenny and Techhead matchup. Now, these two play pretty frequently together.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of experience against one another's characters, and I know that I don't think Jenny has really played anyone other than May, but I know that Techhead has been trying out a couple of other characters to kind of shore up really rough matchups. So if this doesn't go her way, I could see her maybe switching to Leo.
Yeah, I could.
But her Leo is rough, so I'm not sure if it'll really go that way.
Yeah, it's about Tech's confidence in her character.
Yes.
And all right, now we go. Nice 5P.
Yes. And we got the command grab.
Good
Now,
OTGs.
the thing we were talking about before is both of these players are very, very good at adapting. We saw it in Jenny's set against Davion, and we saw it in Tech's set against Findev. So I would not be surprised to see, layer 1 is happening. I would not be surprised to see layer 2 and a lot of fancy stuff coming up. Really
Good for a PRC. Techhead's been just so aware. Those PRCs have been really good. Like, the ones against Findev. Now we're seeing them here.
Yeah,
And-
and that's just game awareness in general, right? Like,
Yeah.
Tech's ability to read a situation and choose an option that works.
Oh
no, is
it's
very
the double
good.
throw.
That was one of those interesting situations where they just weren't close enough to each other
Yeah.
for those grabs to hit. Really solid neutral buttons from Jenny. Jenny is super good at just kind of like eating space with buttons and making you think twice about what you're doing. Mistimed the Mantis there, it looks like.
Oh, nice, good. He knows to punish for 2K.
Yep.
Oh.
And
Oh, no.
it looks like everybody's trying to grab. We all with grabs here.
Yeah.
But you can see like when Mei is up in Axel's face like that, there's a lot of the way that she
I
can
wonder.
jump goes right over a lot of options. And it makes it really difficult for Axel to pick an option that wins consistently.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is like a really rough place for good choice there.
Nice.
That's a really rough place for Axel to be. I mean, you know, Mei is a little demon. She does what she does. And Jenny is very good at forcing choices with the buttons she chooses to press. So, you know, that entire last 5 seconds was just kind of Axel holding back because you know, what do I do? What are you going to press, and do I have a counterplay option for it?
The answer is when Mei is really up close like that, not much, unfortunately, for Axel, which is why Tech is like RRCing backwards and trying to get out of the way.
And we talked about that briefly too. Like
Yeah.
a lot of Axel's options involved intentionally giving up space to just get away from you.
Oh,
That's a really nice reversal.
that is not going to take the round, but it'll give the necessary space.
Another Mantis that didn't quite work. So
Oh,
that's
nice.
an option that that's the Jenny special as far as I'm concerned. Air Dolphin into Jumping P. It's 2 overheads and no one expects the punch. The punch doesn't get you everything that you could possibly want. Like if you have meter, you can rapid cancel it into something. It's never going to be as good as getting like, you know, one of the anchor starters or something like that. But it's a real nice way to close out a round, as we just saw.
Oh, good. He's
Tech
been
needs
doing...
to slow down
Yeah.
super slightly on those Mantises because she's been throwing them out like when she would expect the meaty to happen and has just missed it every time. So
Yeah, she needs to be less eager. Just play a
I don't
little
wanna
bit
see
more
bursts.
patiently.
I don't want to see Jenny burst here. If Jenny can take this, then that's great.
Nice.
Very nice. Nice crossover.
Alright, so that's 2 Jenny.
That's 2 to Jenny.
All
So
right.
this is the point where we saw Tech really start to adapt in the last set against Findev. So I would be expecting to see, and you know, the difference, the primary difference here is that Mei doesn't have as many movement options as Chip does, but damn does she have more damage.
Yeah.
So a lot of these things, you know, Jenny's getting 2 or 3 hit strings, and there's half of Axel's life bar.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
That was
It's
literally 3 hits. Nice.
And so it's a little more dangerous here for Axel, because if you do whiff one of these big committal buttons, then Mei gets to do what she wants to do, which unfortunately is hurt you and take your lunch money. So
Mei is
this is
the
great
biggest.
Rensen pressure here, though.
Yeah. Jenny is having a lot of trouble approaching,
Yes,
which Mei does have. That's a problem in this matchup.
it is. If she can air dash for free like that, though, she gets
Yeah.
to kind of do whatever she wants. Oh, that would have.
Oh, that would have
It
gotten
was a
it.
really good choice, but didn't quite make it. And then with
Oh.
the grab, and that's the round. So
Nice.
that's Tech does still have a chance. Jenny's got a burst, which again, you know, we've talked about this before, but if Jenny bursts, it's generally going to be in Axel's favor unless she already has Axel in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, that was a good side switch.
That was a great
Well, that was
side
not
swap.
not
It didn't do too
unintentional.
But you know, it worked out. So this is a great burst here.
Good throw.
Tech being pretty aggressive, getting a throw. Both of these characters have reversal supers, so they kind of have to be a little concerned when approaching. More so Jenny, I think, than Tech. All right, we got the OTG that time.
Yeah.
This might be it. We know that this is a position that Jenny has trouble getting out of.
Oh,
Very nice PRC.
nice.
Nice 2H. So that scramble situation at the end there, Mei's buttons that aren't anchor are pretty short. And Axel, I mean, you know, Axel's got chains.
Yeah.
So that was a really good choice. The counter PRC is the kind of stuff that you don't really expect to see at like a beginner level, but Tech has been using them pretty well through this whole tournament so far. So that's awesome.
They've been super aware of their meter and when to use it, which is great. I love seeing that. Because that's like one of the differences between like low level play and high level play is that high level players use their meter, they never end a match with like 100 meter.
Yeah.
And Tech is never ending a match with 100 meter.
Yeah. And Axel is in a kind of unique position too, because a lot of Axel's tools don't necessarily need meter to do well. Like it's not like he does have some combos that you can like red cancel into and stuff like that off of close buttons, but generally speaking, his strength is that mid screen.
Yeah.
You have to approach me, and if you mess up, then I punish you and keep you all the way over there kind of game plan.
Yeah,
so,
this position like this is like Axel is very happy.
Yeah, that was a really nice up follow up on Renson. We haven't really seen that too much. I think because Tech is worried about letting May get in for free, which does happen, but only if Jenny FDs.
That's the round.
And that was a slightly delayed Mantis, which is the only thing we wanted to see the whole set so far. So that puts us at what, 2-2? So this is final round again.
Yeah, final round.
All right, so both of these players are on match round here. Whoever wins this first one is going to be at a huge advantage because they only have to win one more to move on. And but from everything we've seen so far, the adaptation's been great from both players, and it could go either way, honestly.
Yeah.
It was a really good counter hit. Could have gotten more off of it, but it works out. 7 golden letters is 7 golden letters. We take that.
Yeah, exactly. Jenny's been doing really good pressure in the corner when she does have Tech in the corner.
Yeah.
And now Tech's on the back foot, so
yep, doesn't
they're
have a burst,
play a lot
and
more
Jenny
smart.
doesn't have to use hers, unless she is already in an advantage state. Really good jump to get away from the Winter Mantis.
Oh, now we're in like a really bad position for Tech.
Yeah, this is really rough.
Oh no!
Say goodbye to your life. There's nothing left.
Okay, that was a
so
decent.
We tried to throw in whiffed. I mean, that was textbook May pressure right there. Aside from the throw whiff, like that was a great PRC, great awareness of the situation. And unfortunately, that's what happens when you've got a zoner that gets put in the corner by a school child gremlin. There's not much you can do. Head empty Totsugeki is right.
Head empty Totsugeki is right. And again, unfortunate because Techhead was adapting real well.
Yeah.
They went 2-0 in Jenny's favor, and then Techhead was like, I'm going to just play a little slower. Played slower, but couldn't finish it out.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate to see Tech go because that Axel is one of those characters that you either adapt to, which Jenny did, or you don't. And I could have seen it had Tech had been able to pull that last set out. I could see her going all the way up.
Yeah.
But as far as it is right now, we have our May player going up against our Happy Chaos.
Oh wait.
And then so
yeah,
we're gonna have Local Fish and Jenny, and then Davion is still waiting in losers finals. So this could be the Jenny Davion run back.
I am excited to see Jenny versus Local Fish.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty good one. And this is going to be the same kind of. It's going to be slightly different than the set we saw Fish play before against Ram. May's pressure isn't as oppressive as Ram's is, but she gets quite a lot and can challenge a lot of things more safely and from the air. So a lot of Happy Chaoses like to do the 6/, the hobo punch, and May can challenge that pretty well because she's got air disjoints and stuff like that. So it should be pretty good. I'm definitely expecting it to be a very interesting set, if nothing else. And then the winner of this goes on to play the Amelia.
Yeah, the
and
losers.
I think
Losers
I don't
finals.
think I've seen Fish play against Amelia before.
I have not either. And
So I'm not sure how comfortable they are in that kind of environment.
I also haven't seen them play against a May. I don't think Jenny and Fish have played before. So this will be
well,
really
this is gonna
interesting.
be
Yeah,
interesting, yeah.
because I don't know each other's habits.
Yeah, I also, for what it's worth, I don't know how much experience Jenny has in this matchup.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that there's any. Fish is really the only like Happy Chaos that we have on server.
Yeah, exactly. They're the only Pilot Net Happy Chaos that is active.
Yeah. I know that we had a couple of people who play on and off that wanted to pick him up, but
Yeah.
Fish is the only one that I've consistently played.
Mhm.
And this is where May wants to be.
And again, tower experience against Happy Chaos does not transfer to experience against local fish. But that was great pressure.
Yeah, that was fantastic. RCing the grab there and just getting anything off of it, but managing to win the round is huge.
Yeah. Nice far slash.
Yep. And that's that's the day one Happy Chaos stuff that we really like to see.
Mm-hmm.
6K into shoot into 6K into shoot. There's that weird side switch again.
That's wild.
I wonder if it's just some kind of weird characteristic of 6/.
Nice Abare.
Yeah, that was very good. Happy Chaos is a lot like Zato in that a lot of times they have to Abare for their life.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and
That should be it.
That's the round.
That's Happy Chaos.
Yeah. He gets you all the way across the screen and you dash in, then he just kills you.
Yeah. So one thing that I know Fish has been working on, but I haven't seen yet, is I know he's been working on wall slump tech.
Yes.
With Happy Chaos, and he's gotten pretty consistent with it.
There it
to
goes.
the point that he's done it to me.
He's done it to me too.
All right, we're just gonna go through the wall. This might kill.
This is
It
going
does,
to kill, yeah.
100%. So I mean, great first round. It was back and forth. I think they're both just kind of feeling each other out right now. Like I said, I don't know how much experience either of these players has against the other character, and I don't know that these players specifically have ever played each other. So
Yeah.
we are experiencing the learning firsthand.
Mm-hmm. And like we said before, you have to adapt now in a tournament.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting.
And there are 2 more games that Fish needs to win. So that's up to 6 rounds that Jenny has to figure out a game plan that works better than or works more effectively for what she's aiming to do.
Okay. Oh, and this is gonna do a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's enough to make this round scary again.
Mm-hmm.
So Fish just trying to keep space. We got the Mario kick.
Yeah. The Goomba
I think
stomp.
that'll be. Oh, he dropped it. So that could have been it had he not dropped the second bit there.
Yeah.
Really good 6Ps from Fish. And we mentioned that in the games against Davion. Like 6P against May is a very, very good choice generally.
Nice 2K. Good mix.
Yeah.
Jenny is I can kind of see Jenny's inexperience right now with the matchup because
Yeah, Happy Chaos is definitely a character that if you know what the general block strings and stuff look like, you can be a lot more successful with your with the choices you make. And Jenny has like super good neutral. She's really forcing a lot of situations that Happy Chaos doesn't want to be in. But she's not. It doesn't seem like she's entirely sure how to handle him when he's up close.
Mm-hmm. And she's not. It doesn't look like she's taking into account his resources because earlier we saw that Fish had completely no more concentration, and she decided to hang back. That's the time when you want to really run in and just lay in the pressure because he can't do anything about it.
Yep.
At least from a distance.
I mean, that was we saw the Jenny special there, ending around again, the aerial dolphin into jump P, which is it's great for closing rounds if they don't expect it. Ooh, that was a really nice shot that ended up being.
Yeah.
Shooting the vertical dolphin there. We got a burst. It was timed pretty well. I think Fish would have been able to, or should have been able to do something about that, but it's not a huge deal that he didn't.
Oh no.
Nice grab.
This is down to the wire.
That might be it.
Yeah,
nope,
this might be it. Oh no.
I'm waiting for a grab from Fish.
There it is.
Yeah.
Right as you said
That's Happy Chaos's mix, right? Like he doesn't have too much high low. There's not a lot of left right, but it's very strike throwy when he wants to be.
Yeah.
So that's 2-0 for Fish right now. So we really need to see Jenny pull something out here. This is a little bit more difficult than the zoning matchup that we just saw with Axel, because Happy Chaos gets so much more off of stray hits than Axel does. Axel will poke you to death if you give him the opportunity, but Happy Chaos, because of steady aim and the ability to cancel that into reload, that killed.
Yeah. So Deus Ex
Oh,
Machina is
boy.
like one of the highest damaging supers in the game. It is ridiculous.
I wasn't expecting that at all. But as experienced just now, he gets a lot more off of each of his stray hits than Axel would. So where you still have to get in on him if he's trying to play the zoning game, and if you do get in on him, then he's in a similar position to Axel where there's only so much he can do, and not a lot of it is super good for him. But if you can't get in, then when he does hit you, he can do quite a lot.
Yeah.
It gets pretty.
And this
scary.
might be it.
I think that's it.
That's it.
I think DXM kills here.
It does. There's no
Yeah.
way it doesn't. That was a
Well,
good showing from Fish.
Definitely a solid Happy Chaos set, and it kind of shows you like part of the strength of Happy Chaos, the character, is when he's full screen, he doesn't need to play matchups as much as other characters do, because all of his duels kind of work in the same way against everybody. He doesn't need to have specific things. There are like little things, like obviously if May's in your face, you don't want to try to Abare too much. You want to use 6p. But like in that particular set, a lot of it was like, it's Happy Chaos. He's doing Happy Chaos stuff, and if you don't know how to deal with the Happy Chaos stuff, then it's just gonna be a rough time.
And like Jenny just said, she's only
less
played
than 10.
Yeah, she's only played. She could count them on her fingers. so
that checks out, honestly. It's like a harder Axel matchup, generally speaking. Even with Fish, who plays pretty differently as far as Axels go. So
we do have the recording for the Lost set.
We have received the Lost set, so we can either do that now or get through Losers 4. I think we do it now.
Yeah, you know what? Let's
give
do
the
it now.
people what they want.
The people do want that, so let me figure out a way to watch it. So let me do okay.
A dark window. Aha. I'm seeing your Discord right now on the stream.
This is a bit choppy, but let's watch. Let me we're doing this on the fly. There we go.
All right. Yeah, so this is we got the backup recording from the other person. It is a little off center.
Yep, I'm adjusting.
We are producing this on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So
nice.
all right. Okay, so this is the first one. This is the first game where we did think that we were right. It's a dragon install win, because the health bar just went way down. What we need to do after this is we need to have somebody edit the video footage with our our commentary from the we couldn't see it.
Yeah.
and put that somewhere for people to watch. That'd be quite fun.
That would be very funny, yeah. Also, I think it's funny because you're a little bit out of sync from where I am. Because you're watching it on the YouTube stream, right?
I am watching it on the YouTube stream.
Amazing. All right.
Oh, it failed Gold Burst. That's where I'm
Nice. Okay. I'm at the end of the second round. I won't spoil it.
I
But
mean, we
it's
know what
tense.
happens.
That's true. But I'm not going to spoil how it happens.
Valid.
Oh, nice. That was a very good... That was actually... Okay. That was a good way for it to end. Alright. Go back to the between matches. Alright. Just finished up on my end. But I think the way it ended was very smart on Eclection's part, because that Milia had meter, she would have mixed you if she hit with what's it called? The hair car.
Oh, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And as we know, Ecllection would marry Vapor Thrust if given the opportunity.
Oh yeah.
So it's
that's-
it's nice. It's nice to see that is a fitting ending to that game.
Oh yeah.
For sure. All right. So now I believe it is time for our losers final, which is going to be Davion and Fish.
Yeah, let me update that the overlay. It looks like they're readying up right now. It's the Funny Happy Chaos versus the GameCube controller Milia.
Now I don't know. This is a similar situation. I do not know how much experience Fish has against Milia, and I have no idea how much experience Davion has against Happy Chaos.
I'm sure they've played our Milia a couple times before, but I don't know how well they do at the matchup right now.
Yeah,
so I am curious.
It goes even-ish. It was pretty close the last few times that I saw.
Yeah.
But that was a great string there.
Oh yeah.
You don't always have to have big bouncing gun combos to be effective with Happy Chaos.
Right there,
really
he
nice
was
staircase.
Oh, nice throw.
That was a nice wake up grab. Yeah. Caught the landing lag. You cannot hair car full screen against Happy Chaos.
No, he will
shoot you.
Oh no, I bet that was supposed to be a dash.
He was out of concentration too, so it could have been that. Not bursting here is the right call, I think.
Oh no.
Nice.
Yeah, you can't press buttons.
The dark side begins.
Yeah, it's the dark side. Oh, nice
that was
BRC.
close. Nice awareness there to BRC.
Yeah. Good round start against Milia. She likes to jump, and the Hobo Punch does catch jumps.
Yeah, it hits surprisingly high.
Mm-hmm.
Really nice pressure strings here from Milia.
Yeah.
Really nice defense too from Fish.
Fish is refusing to get mixed as much as Milia wants him to get mixed.
Ooh, that was an unfortunate attempt to grab
That was
there.
the commentator's curse.
Yeah. Nice BRC.
Yeah.
Good 6B.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Yeah, there's
high-low.
You see what I mean? Davion's doing some really high-level Milia stuff right now.
Yeah,
It's very impressive.
And all on a GameCube controller.
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
I've been told by production it's not first party.
It is not a first-party GameCube controller.
That's a good choice.
It's the Mad Cats. It's the Mad Cats, Milia.
It's the controller that you give your friends when they come over and they
Yeah.
ask to play video games. The one made out of clay.
And look, that's not like a negative call out. That's a
It's a mad respect.
yeah, it's a respectful call out. And there we go.
All right. Yeah, that was a nice. Davion there expected the run up grab after the pressure string, was able to jump it. Classic RPS stuff there.
Oh no, checking the opponent's connection.
Yeah, we might get kicked out here again.
I'm going to at them really quick.
Yeah, see if they can stop. Oh, the rooms do be like that.
Yep. Unfortunately, they kicked us out.
Okay, it looks like they did stop just
Yeah.
now too, though, so that makes life easy.
Nice. We won't have any lost sets.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Thank you, Arc System Works, for your wonderful lobby system. That
Mhm.
definitely works every time.
It's Daisuke's vision. We can't.
You're not wrong.
We gotta blame the beasts here. No, Matt.
All right, a lot of jumping. Just
Yeah.
I think this is the same kind of thing. Like they're feeling each other out. That first round was pretty close, all things considered. Once Davion gets going, though, like the Milia momentum is really huge. Good grab.
Nice
We
grab.
saw that before too.
He was waiting for the winger.
Yeah. I mean, there
Oh,
is a
good
100 meter.
6P.
So, yes, indeed. A really nice pickup into mix.
Oh,
the
that was,
BRC was rough. I think they were trying to YRC there, but they just didn't wait to get hit.
Yeah, exactly. They were a little impatient. These are close matches though so far.
Yeah, for
Fish
sure.
has been good at controlling and zoning.
Which isn't his forte when it comes to
Yeah.
Happy Chaos as a character. Like he likes playing up close and personal. So being able to swap between the that rush down kind of up close and personal play style and the zoning
nice.
has been pretty big. Nice grab there. Now we can run some pressure.
Oh,
It's
unfortunate he didn't get the
his
gun out.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, I mean that's 2-0.
That's 2-0.
This is the knowledge checks for Milia coming in clutch here.
This is to determine if we get a run back.
Attempted hobo punch there, got beat by 2K.
Yeah.
Instant overhead, bad moon is very good.
Nice. Fish is doing a lot of jumping in the corner.
Yeah, which is the same kind of thing we saw Jenny doing
Yeah.
when they played this set before. But Happy Chaos does not have the same caliber of buttons. Could have wingered there, but didn't. I wonder if they just had already. I mean, that was still a great choice anyway.
Yeah.
I wonder if they had already just queued in the charge 5D.
Yeah, probably.
Air grab, rapid cancel, jumping slash is a pretty clean way to close out that round.
This is a match point.
Yes, it is. So we really need to see something from Fish.
Oh, and we did.
Really nice combo.
That was a
Half
good
HP.
conversion. Oh, and Milia is cursed. This is
That
bad.
means that we get to run the big dumb gun pressure now. Curse makes it so that your reticle targets them faster.
Oh no, but they ran out of concentration. Oh,
What an air throw!
that air throw was fantastic.
Ooh, man. And that's
Good.
I mean that's the adaptation that you've got to be
Yeah.
able to do. We've seen Davion do that like left-right air
Oh,
dash
that-
a couple of times.
That burst was unfortunate.
Yeah. I don't think it was baited either. I think it was just respecting options after pressing something. And that might have been a rollback situation.
Oh, and I think this might be it. Oh no!
If Winger came out, that would have been it. But
Yeah.
Fish has a chance. Oh, the hair car. The ankle
A
check.
hair car.
It's not even 5 frames like Stun Dipper.
Ah,
Well, I mean, all right, that was a convincing 3-0 from Davion. So
Yeah.
we're gonna get the run back in Grands. The lost
Boy.
set part 2.
we'll get to see whether or not Davion and or Ecllection adapts. Let us
Yeah.
update that to Davion. Good, well played by
Yeah, by both.
Yeah.
That it just goes to show you that like even if you've played against a Milia, you've not played against all Milias. She has a lot of the same stuff, but how you choose to implement it is always going to be different.
Yeah, let me
So-
notify.
Yeah, I think Ecllection is in the room waiting, ready to go. So as soon
Oh,
as
yeah.
as soon as the the good old station opens up, we can get started on that. So this is going to be Grenz. It is once again first to 3, but if because this is a double elimination bracket, if Davion wins the first set, then we will have a second set. So Davion needs to win 6 games out of the next potentially 10, and Ecllection needs to win 3.
So it's going to be a hard road for Davion to walk now.
Yes. That said, Davion just came off of a pretty commanding win, so they've definitely got at least a little bit of momentum going for them right now. And it would not surprise me if they came out swinging at the start of this set.
And I mean, it was close last time. We could see Davion get the big adaptation towards the end there.
It went to the last game last time. So, I mean, the hope is that, for us viewing at home, we get as much gear as we can today.
Exactly. Nice Abare. He could have 6P'd after that to get some additional confirms. Oh.
So the last time that these two played, we saw that Ecllection was doing Vapor Thrust a lot, and it looks like Davion is paying attention to that here. That's the second one that he's baited out, and he's gotten some kind of reward off of. This should be the round? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would like to see Ecllection starting to wake up with different options. Because I know that, the reflex when you have a DP.
Nice call out with the 6-8. Or 2-8.
And took the burst off of that too. Like that's a huge win when you're down around.
Especially against Milia, who wants you off of her immediately.
Yep.
She can't survive that many hits.
Davion seems to be baiting the DP, which is good. But then they're pressing close slash too early.
Oh, whoop. That was a messed up conversion, I think.
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be just a regular stun edge.
Oh, the clash with the multi-hitting close slash.
Unfortunate.
And first round goes to Davion.
Pretty commanding first round. That second round we saw a little bit of adaptation. And if there is a set to adapt in for a tournament, it is grand finals, because it doesn't matter which side you're on. If losers win, if the loser's side player wins, you have another 5 games to go.
Nice burst bait.
That was great. And we didn't get Ride the Lightning, but we did get the next best thing, which was
nice.
The fourth super just came out. Stun Dipper RC grab. The classic.
The fourth super.
But yeah, generally Kai really likes to break the wall with Vapor Thrust. It's the next best option after something like Ride the Lightning, or so we saw it there again. We blocked the Vapor Thrust, but we're pressing close slash too soon. They just need to. I know that it's Grenz, but they've got to relax a little bit. If they take their time, even just slightly.
There we go. Nice.
And that's all that you have to do. Like, it's if they're gonna wake up DP every time and you bait it, you just have to wait a tiny bit and you'll be able to get whatever you want off of it. Really nice call out after the 2D.
Yeah.
I don't know why that move is the way that it is.
What? Where it's like super minus?
So it's minus on block, but it's also minus on hit.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It's unfortunate. It's not great. But like really good awareness to use a 2/ into Stun Dipper to just get a little bit of damage and take his turn there from Ecllection. Nice staircase from Davion too. Like this is gonna be good. I'm already excited. Really nice 2H into Vapor Thrust. Nice throw.
Good throw.
Wake Up Winger maybe. YRC is good too.
Good pressure from. Oh no.
Oh, that was a very nice. That burst bait was probably the best one we've seen all day.
Oh yeah.
Anytime you see somebody close slash and then jump cancel it because they're expecting a burst, that is game awareness. It is hard to do that, and that you deserve to take the round for that. That is stellar play.
Oh, nice. Good.
Really
6P.
good 6P. Yep. Ecllection likes to approach a lot with Fudra Arc. So if they, and it seems like Davion has
dialed into that, and Ecllection is dialing into the response now too.
Yep.
Approaching with Stun Dipper instead of Fuder Arc, and oh no! I thought that would be a burst bait.
I did too.
Ooh.
So now it should
This
just be a
good
staircase here. Oh, didn't get him in the corner, so didn't get everything.
Okay, burst. I wouldn't have bursted there. I think you should wait until the next round.
Yeah,
And
I think that
here's
may have just been the reaction.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Here's the chip damage. Oh no.
Tried to challenge Far Slash. Needed to do like 6p or another Vapor Thrust there. I'm pretty sure that after you get a Dragon Install Vapor Thrust, you can hit like Close Slash and get another one afterwards. So that may just be unfamiliarity with the install that caused that to happen there. But I mean, this has been a pretty back and forth set so far. Davion is really riding that momentum hard, though.
Yeah.
This is definitely like, I'm warmed up. I'm a Amelia player. I'm gonna just put all the layers on you.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the bracket reset right there. So
Nice.
we've got another 3 to go. I have the room set to 1st to 3, so they'll have to load back in. But this gives both players a little bit of time to chill out for a second, catch their breath, and then load back in. Ecllection does have another chance at this. It's just that they are both in losers now. So
yeah. One more round. I just gotta let Alright, it looks like they're switching sides.
okay.
And then
All right.
so-
This is it. Grands 2, Electric Boogaloo. The winner of this wins the whole tournament.
I am excited. I'm excited to see whether Eclection's able to adapt or not.
Yeah, this is. I mean, we saw this matchup earlier. It went all the way to Game 5. Now that Ecllection has warmed up a little bit in those previous rounds, I think we're probably going to be expecting more, something closer to that first set that I had.
Yeah.
So Davion still doing very well at baiting out that the Vapor Thrust. It's hard to not want to do that when you're when you have a DP.
Oh, nice throw.
It works so well.
Especially
I don't know
against
about that
Milia,
burst.
who's
All right, we got DI, but she blocked. So now it's just a matter of unfortunate.
nice.
When you get into DI, you want to use all of the moves that previously would have applied Shock State, or at least do something with when your sword gets lightning on it. They all have extra hits. They all do extra chip damage. I have to imagine that doing 5D there was a mistake. It was just a missed input, and that could be nerves. It could be any number of things. It could have just been like I wanted to grab or something like that and just missed it. The Vapor Thrusts have been pretty on point.
That was a good. Yeah, that was very stylish. Oh, nice.
And so like every time Davion just waits for the to press Close Slash, they get far more reward off of it. They're doing a fantastic job of baiting these Vapor Thrusts, and Ecllection really needs to wake up with something different.
Yeah.
I understand wanting to use it. Like when you have a reversal, being able to wake up with reversal is huge.
Oh, that gold burst. They're going for a gold burst. Unfortunately, they didn't get it.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Really nice 6p there, though.
Oh, they just needed a little bit better spacing to get that Fuder arc off.
This is looking like a pretty good round for Ecllection so
Yeah,
far.
he's starting off strong. Nice.
The 4th super comes out again.
Another thing that I think he needs to do more of is strike throw, because Davion has not been dealing well.
I don't
with
think he's broken the throw yet. Yeah. And it's a meme, right? That Kai is a grappler, but like his strike throw is really good because he has so many things that you have to be aware of.
Yeah.
He is kind of like he's a jack of all trades, in that he has tools for everything. That was definitely a Vapor Thrust, a missing Vapor Thrust. Unfortunate. Well, that's the round.
That's the round. Yeah.
But yeah, like because he has every tool, you kind of have to be able to choose when to use those tools and how to use them in order to to really play this character to the best they can be. And so in the case of, you know, against a player like Milia, or against a player like Davion, excuse me, who isn't really doing well against the strike throw game in general, against the grabs and stuff. This
Like
is
that,
what you want to see. You want to just see Kai run up and do some grab stuff. Kai also has decent air buttons. You're not really supposed to challenge Milia in the air, but if the only thing that Milia is doing is jump heavy, you can get away with doing quite a bit with
you can
jump
just
slash, jump kick.
Yeah, just jump slash forward. Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, and that
This
might
should
be the
a
round.
staircase. I think that's
Yeah.
dead unless he bursts it. Yeah,
And
nice
there.
bait. All right, I mean that's 2-0 for Davion. So this next round is a tournament match.
Or we could see Ecllection, you know, adapt like they did last time.
That's true. The last time we saw these two play, just a little bit ago, it went from 0-2 to 3-2, and was pretty clean at that.
Yeah.
So Davion is on a tear though, and you know they have the momentum behind them. They've already won a set.
And they are adapting.
They've definitely been making a lot of choices.
That was a good PRC, but unfortunately
was.
they could not capitalize on it.
And they're really just giving away a lot of interactions with these wake up vapor thrusts,
Yeah.
which is it's unfortunate because like
Oh
I think
no!
this might, that's
That
really
does-
unfortunate.
that's
It hit his
rough.
toesies. A millisecond later on that,
Yeah.
and probably would have gone right under it and been just fine. Nice counter hit. Take her to the corner, throw a CSE out.
Oh, he needs to
One thing that
be waiting.
I want to see Ecllection end his pressure strings with not using the slash, the lightning slash. It pushes him so far away, and he really needs to be there. I haven't seen him use a lot of kicks either, and I feel like 5K is such a good option, especially when someone is, you know, going to be playing fast and squirrely like Amelia is. You need to be able to high-low them in the corner, because if the only thing you're doing are mids, they're just going to run away with it.
Oh, we're down to the wire in this set.
Yep. We got Sacred Edge.
Davion only needs a few more wins until...
We got the grab again.
Nice.
Charge stun
Good
edge.
Oki.
Nice YRC.
Oh,
And that's it.
That's it.
Really nice play from both sides. Unfortunately for Ecllection, Davion just was able to turn it on and ride that momentum. That was 3 3-0s in a row.
Mm-hmm.
They 3-0'd Fish, then 3-0'd the first grand finals, and 3-0'd second. So like, I mean, that's just momentum, you know. Like when you're on, and Davion definitely is on currently. So congratulations to Davion for winning the first No Room for a Wallbreaker tournament.
Yeah. And congrats to everybody else. Everybody played real well, I think. So I guess the order, Davion won. Congrats to Davion for first. Ecllection obviously got second.
And then
Real-
Fish was third, Jenny was fourth,
Jenny
Tech was
and
fifth.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Jenny and Tech would both be fourth, and then KZA and Findev.
Were
No, there's another one in there somewhere. I'm missing it.
it's
Either way,
Fish. Fish is third.
Yeah, everybody did spectacularly.
Mhm.
It was super awesome to see. I've loved sitting on the sidelines and just watching all of these games. I know a lot of people have had a cool time just kind of watching people progress and get better and really like push themselves to do well in this event.
Yeah, I've really liked being able to see people like, oh, I'm starting a game, I'm gonna hop into the stream and just watch.
Yeah.
And doing like small little commentaries with the crew on the side. It's been really fun.
It has been a blast.
Yeah.
So, definitely GGs and well played
Mm-hmm.
to everybody that has that signed up this time. We will hopefully do more of this in the future. It seems like this got pretty stellar reception this time around. So
Yeah.
definitely looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, we can do more Strive. Multiverses is coming up. We can have a we can
there's
have
a lot
a
of
Jerry. We can have a Tom and Jerry versus Finn the human.
Everybody's been
for a
really
top
enjoying
one.
that game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see that start popping up more. But yeah, I mean, I think that's all for us right now. Unless there's anything else that we want to announce.
I don't have anything to announce. I don't think. Do you have anything to announce?
Sure don't.
All right. Okay, well,
Well,
GG's
good games,
everybody.
Thank you, as always, Robin, for your insight while casting and playing. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure to cast and watch these games with you, Nomad. And thanks again for helping host.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for organizing this whole shebang.
Nope.
It has been a blast. So, with
No
that,
problem.
we wish you all a good night. Thank you for coming and hanging out and supporting our little tournament for our little micro community here. It has
All right.
been quite fun. So we'll catch y'all on the next time.
All right, GG's.